Formerly sleepy man. Father, would you mind listening to a problem I have? I used to have insomnia. I saw a doctor, but they couldn't do anything. In the end, all I could do was pray that it'd go away. Then one day, this huge demon appeared in my dreams. She said that she was the demon in charge of sleep. And she kissed me. Just kind of played with me. She was doing all this stuff to me that felt really good. When I woke up, I was surprised to find that I'd been asleep for over 12 hours. Well, I don't get any more than 2 hours when I take sleeping pills. I felt really great and light on my feet, so I went to the hospital on a hunch, and sure enough, they said my insomnia was cured! Well now, I'm not sure whether I should congratulate you or tell you off in my capacity as a priest. You should congratulate him! You do it with demons all the time. Who are you to talk? Also, there was this strange bronze figure left under my pillow. I'm pretty sure that demon left it there for me. If I put it under my pillow before I go to sleep, I can meet her again in my dreams. It's a way to have her gently embrace me at any time. The thing is, she's too kind to me. It's like this overwhelming drug. If I keep going like this, I'll end up turning into an invalid. If I keep going like this, I think I'll be killed by my sleep instead of the insomnia I had. No one believes me about this. Not the cops, not the hospital. You guys are the only ones I can turn to. Here, Father, I'll give this bronze figure to you. I want you to lock it up somewhere suitable. Huh? Accept the request. Alright. See anything from you? For the greater... Oh, for science and for the greater goods. I think I like both these. For science... More arguments for sale. I accept request. For the greater goods. Hiroyuki, Bear product selection. Accept request. Well, we're doing, going there anyways, might as well. I just used that, so whatever. So let's get going. Let's see. Quests we got. For the greater good. Alright. Like to sell some new holy tools. I need some things to shut HQ up. Think you can get them for me? Alright. Oh, we don't have those. Okay. Can't do that yet. Strange fruit. Winged breeze, mirror fragment. Oh, we need more mirror fragments, huh? Well, we need a few levels anyway. Oh, never mind. The main story's coming to us. Good morning, Richard. Can you hear me? It's Machina. Machina? Oh, that's right. We exchanged contact info. Not sure, not that I asked you to. Regarding that vehicular incident from 8 years ago, I've been investigating the particulars for more detail, though what I have found may not be overly credible. It would seem that in addition to both you and Torodon, There were other individuals collapsed at the scene, all of whom were conveyed away by ambulance. And upon querying hospital records, just as within the accident itself, I found no mention of those individuals, and once again had more factual discrepancies. The hospital records were deleted? So you're saying that there's a chance that those people had a connection to me before I lost my memories? If those individuals truly exist, then yes, I believe so. However, there is one problem. Machina? Could we finish the rest of this conversation with Dr. Yui in the lab? There are matters that cannot be decided at our sole discretion. Please come visit Sumeragi when you have the time. You will not need the approval of the staff, just come straight through the lab. Yui's lab. If I remember right, that it's in the back of the drugstore. I'll head over there if I can find the time. Alright, first things first. To the gym! Maximum gains! Alright, let's go to Izuyoi Hotel. Visit Torodon. So we're going to do the others first, but she'll take us back to the abandoned school, which we need to go there anyway. So Izuyoi Hotel. Torodon, here we go. Hey, Richard, need something? Alright, let's chat. You wanna chat? Well, I got nothing better to do, so why the hell not? Let's kill some time. A001. A001. Is that definitely the name I used to call you? I don't remember ever doing that. I can instantly recall the scene in my head. It's strange, like it shouldn't exist. Ha! The hell are you saying now? You looked like you had an inkling of what I was talking about when I brought it up in the alley. That look on your face was all the proof I needed. There are always 2 or 3 people who come to talk to me, but a voice that sounded a lot like yours is always one of them. You called me A001, or A number, or whatever. You were always rattling on about weird stuff, and you were always using the word Messiah. The Messiah Project. Did anyone ever explain what that was to you? Any bit of detail will help. No matter how insignificant. Do you remember anything about me other than my emblem? Of course not. I don't even remember how or why I was in there in the first place. I just woke up one day and I was locked up in this prison-like place surrounded by these mirror walls. Anyway, this is pissing me off. You're the one of the ringleaders there. Why the hell are you bombarding me with all the questions? I'd like to know why the fuck I was born and trapped in there. Shouldn't I be the one asking you these questions? I'm sick of you going on and on about this. Sorry. You're right. That was thoughtless of me. You're the victim in all this, and yet I've only been thinking of myself. I don't know what's got fire lit under your ass, but being in this emblem, I know that now that you actually have lost your memories, so I can kind of sympathize. All I remember about the guy with the crest is getting a quick peek at his wrist. I remember the desire to get revenge on him someday being burned into me. As for what position you held in that organization, or why there's a demon emblem on your left hand, I got absolutely no idea. Sorry I'm not able to help. So, stop with that sad puppy dog face. You're gonna bring me down, too. Damn it! I'm not used to this kind of thing, so I'm not good at confronting others. Or comforting others. But I hate it even more when people are sad and it's their own damn fault! Just fucking get together! Thanks. This is an effect of the emblem? Or is this her real personality coming through? Alright, about your body. Torodon? You're kind of like a reptile, but are you more like a snake or a lizard? The fact that you have ears made me think you were a lizard, but you don't have any eyelids, which is more snake-like. But since you have arms and legs, I guess you're a lizard after all? How should I know? It's your organization that messed with my body. But that's not all about me. I can stick to walls like a gecko, I can split my jaw in two like a snake. The ultimate thing I learned during my life on the streets is I can directly absorb food and water in my stomach. It made me think I was some kind of frog or something. Sorry. All the demons and wandering spirits I've been running into lately all seem to have an animal as their base form. If I really think about it, since you were specially created unlike normal demons, you might have been based on multiple animals. Yeah, well, you were a member of that organization that did all that. You blab on about not having any memories, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna forgive you. Still, this body and I have now isn't so bad. It's especially good at letting me live life laying low. Scattering some of this body's poison around lets me give anyone chasing me the slip. And being made mostly of demon essence means the cops can't track me either. Sticking to walls and roofs means I can move around without being spotted. I only messed up one time in those 8 years. One time? You mean when Sakamoto-san saw you? According to him, no one even got hurt in those incidents. I'm surprised you managed not to hurt anyone with your short fuse. Well, it's not like I want to get into fights or see people bleed or anything. I was happy for things to go down peacefully if no one made a big fuss about it. But those dicks from the organization said they didn't like me having that kind of personality. Said it'd make me useless as a biological weapon. Once a month they set tigers or bears on me. Of course things are going to be different, my opponent's coming to kill me. Those guys would always tell me to polish my skills so I could kill my opponent when the time comes. I have no idea what they were talking about though. A biological weapon? Wait, hold the phone! You fought bears and tigers? And you won? Yeah, they were so weak it's not even worth mentioning. I bound them with slime, took the fight out of them with my poison, and took them down with a thrust of the claws on my feet. What, you only just realized I'm pretty strong, you know? I was being treated as a biological weapon after all. I guess I didn't realize. Because you were no match to my massive guns. I could probably take a bear or tiger myself at this point. The emblem activating when it did might have saved my life. Indeed, I think that's the reason you have it. Your coat. That coat you wear has a really unique design, huh? With those red bits at the top, it's got this motif like you're a living thing. There's a middle part that looks like legs, and the red eye-like things on the top. It's like a spider pattern or something. Ah, so you could tell. I got this from a certain demon, yep, Arachne. Or Arachne, yeah. I think her name was Arachne or something. She was a real creepy bitch, but I've good memories of her. You got that? From a demon? How'd that happen? Yep, there she is. I think it was a few days after that incident. I was randomly wandering down some streets, but naked, when I had the bad luck of getting caught in one of her nests. She's a nasty piece of work that eats any human unlucky enough to fall into one of the many nests she's made. She's made even me sick to my stomach at first. She talked about how the screams of those whose insides were being turned into juice for her to slurp up were the best spice imaginable. But she never tried to kill me. Instead, she felt sorry for me, and even went to the trouble of explaining how to find my way out. I didn't give a shit about the humans she was preying on, but the way she looked down on me pissed me off, so I decided I was going to challenge her to a fight. So what happened? Did you win? Honestly, I don't know. I'm sure I got a good hit on a vile spot, but the next moment I lost consciousness. As a demon, it's hard to believe I'd faint. I guess since she was so much more experienced than me, she was trying not to damage my pride. Anyway, the next thing I knew, I was waking up outside her nest with this coat lying next to me. I don't know whether it was a farewell gift or some kind of prize for effort. The frustrating thing is, she said I was still too inexperienced to form my own clothing with magic, and she was right, which is why I make good use of this coat. You went through a lot more than I was expecting to get that coat. But is it really okay to wear that? It doesn't sound like she gave it to you out of any sense of friendship. Are there no drawbacks to having it on? Nope. In fact, there are tons of benefits. This thing lets me blend perfectly into the darkness of night. I don't have to worry about people seeing my actual form. The fabric has been woven with lots of demon essence, making my slime and poison even better. And in 8 years of wearing it, there hasn't been a single hole or loose thread. Meaning, my impression of her and the way I left was real bad, but I'm glad I met her now. I'd want to thank her if we somehow met again. Arachne. I think that was the name of a monster weaver from Greek myth. It was turned into a spire by an angry goddess. Yeah, an angry bitch goddess. We're no stranger to those. The fact that she happened to meet a famous demon who even spun her some clothes. It's a very strange coincidence. Those students. That reminds me. I heard you were the leader of a gang of delinquent students who were involved in a case of robberies or some such. Did it just kind of happen? Or did you actually initiate it? It just kind of happened. I mean, with the way I look, it's not like I could just waltz up to have a friendly chat with humans, is it? I just wanted to have a quiet place to lay low. So first I went to somewhere on the edge of town where no one would be around. That abandoned school. But when I did that, I found there were already a bunch of students there skipping school. When I tried to hide it, it was already too late. When they saw me, this weird unknown entity, their curiosity seemed to outweigh their fear. They started talking about making me into their pet. But there was no way that was going to happen. I was sick of living life on the run with no end in sight. So I got super pissed and showed them my power. That made them do a 180 and they started going about making me into their leader. Kids that age really are hard to handle. You showed them your power? Don't tell me you made them into addicts with that green poison. Of course I didn't do that, you idiot! As if I'd act like some Yakuza or dealer pushing drugs on underage kids. You got a twisted mind for a priest. Are you really a man of the cloth? Sorry? I just smashed some stuff nearby. For a group like that who only understand power, showing them how much stronger you are is the best way to persuade them. But then things got difficult. Those brats all had problems at home with nowhere else to go. As I am a demon, I don't need to eat. But all those punks were pretty hungry. What do you think those kids did when they got hungry? So wait, you were the one who robbed those people instead so that those kids wouldn't end up hurting anyone? They were all young. When they talked about threatening someone, they start getting knives and bats out. And wanting more power, they start trying to get chummy with organized crime games. I couldn't let that happen. Luckily, I'm very good at electric magic, so threatening them with this broken stun gun mostly solved the problem. But having lived a life on the streets for so long, I knew full well that doing all this wasn't going to help them. They weren't complete idiots, and their time spent living life off the rails didn't last long. They started to understand as they got older. And so that group of delinquents never expanded and naturally disappeared, right? It's not like they distanced themselves from you, but rather that you yourself didn't want more people like that in the world. I wasn't thinking of anything grand like that. I just didn't want them making a big scene and having my hiding place found out. Baka. So just stop that! Enough with the, oh, she's a really nice demon. Look, I can feel it coming from you. The good thing is, there pretty much aren't any more students going off the rails in this town. And by that, I mean, like students who don't feel like their home is their home. I mean, that group was only ever there because that lot didn't feel like they had anywhere they belonged. That guy. She seems to have gone deep into thought. Alright. Time for the bonding quest. Mysterious ghost. Hey, you said before that you ran into the ghost of a student while you were sniffing around for me in the abandoned school, right? You said he gave you an implant that used to be in my body. Do you remember what he looked like? Let me see. Richard explains all the details about the student ghost's appearance, and how he came to get the implant from him. That's him. I'm sure of it. The one that appeared in front of you was the guy in charge of that group. He was a strange guy. He never once looked at me with fear, or like some kind of freak show, and he'd always stand next to me where the other guys could see him. As the guys started graduating high school and leaving, he suddenly disappeared along with them. I never thought he could have actually kicked the bucket. Hey, Richard, you think you could come with me to the school to go see him? Huh? But why? After he gave me the implant, he said he no longer had anything tying him to this world and then vanished. Nah, he hasn't passed on yet. The fact that he held on to the implant I'd thrown away was proof enough. The reason he stuck around as a ghost was connected in some big way to me. Also, this is just a hunch, but I'm pretty sure he'll need your power to purify him before he can pass on. I won't force the issue. I'd really like it if you could come with me to the abandoned school to help with this. I want to sort out once and for all my past, his regrets, and all that other stuff. Alright, unspoken confession, bonding, Torodon. Accept. Alright. Oh, while we're here, give a present. Let's give Demon Realm fish. Holy crap, what is this? This is way better than what you get at the convenience store. This would get me super hungry just looking at it. Are you giving this to me? Demons don't have to eat to live or anything. But this thing's a whole different level. Thanks, man. Alright, demon infection raised by 45.